Hey there, future business tycoons. Welcome to the channel. This is Zach Gordon here, and today we're diving into a world of business credit applications. If you've ever wondered why your application got denied, stick around because I'm about to spill the tea on what banks really look for. And if you've been trying to apply for business credit, but you've been wondering, what should I put on the application or what's going to get me denied or approved? In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly that and what banks look for when reviewing business credit applications. These are the mistakes that you're going to want to avoid to improve your chances of approval. This data comes from the clients we've helped get funding at $25,000, $35,000, and even more. And I'm going to share the key points to focus on to avoid denials. The first point is revenue, what to put and what to avoid. The first mistake in putting net revenue on the application. This can lower the amount the bank approves you. Instead, you want to focus on gross revenue or projected gross revenue. Let me explain the difference. Gross revenue can be what your business has done this year or last year if you've already in business, but some applications will ask for projected gross revenue, which means where you estimate what your income will be in the next 12 months based on your business and its location. For example, if you're a construction company in California, your projections might look very different from someone that has the same type of company in Wisconsin. Be smart about how you adjust these numbers on the application. It's got to make sense. Let's bring us to our next point. NICS codes, the red, the yellow, and the green tape. Your NICS code plays a critical role in whether or not your application is approved. There are 3 categories to watch for: red tape, yellow tape, and green tape. Red tape industries are considered high risk and restricted. Banks do not want to touch them. Think of gun stores, pawn shops, liquor stores. These are high risk industries, high failure rate. Yellow tape industries. These are also high risk, but not completely off limits. Bank might request more documentation like financial statements or proof of cash flow, and they'll proceed with caution. Next is our green tape industries. They're very low risk, and banks love to lend to them, like consulting, barbershops, manufacturing. You'll find it much easier to get funding in these fields, which drives us to point 3. Income. You don't want to oversell or undersell the income. Some business credit applications will ask for your personal income. Here's a tip. If you're married or you live with a significant other, you can use your combined household income at certain banks. This gives you a more favorable number and makes you look like less of a risk to a bank. But don't oversell your income. Don't double it if it's not accurate. And at the same time, don't undersell. Leaving out income means leaving money on the table, and you don't want that either. Point 4, your social security versus your EIN number. Another big mistake is swapping your social security number for your EIN. On the application, your social security number is for you as an individual. If you own more than 25% of the business, your EIN, on the other hand, is your business identification number. Always keep your personal credit linked to your social security number, and you want to separate from your business credit linked to your EIN. The EIN is what you'll use for business credit cards, trade lines, and opening business bank accounts. Next, we're going to talk about DUNS number versus your EIN. The DUNS number is very different from your EIN. You get it from Dun & Bradstreet. You shouldn't have to pay for this. It is crucial for opening trade accounts and building what is called a paydex score. The higher the score, the better. You'll use your DUNS number to build business credit, but never mix it up with your EIN on credit applications. Keep your business credit profile clean by using the right numbers in the right places. Point number 6, asset setup and collateral. Let's talk about assets and collateral. One of our clients had a trucking business and a second had a makeup business. They thought they could use a truck from their first business as collateral for funding. the second business. And here's why that doesn't work. If you try to use an asset from one business to secure funding for another, banks see that as a risk. They don't want the headache of trying to collect on an asset under a different business if things go south. You want to keep your assets aligned with the business that they belong to. If you want to move assets between businesses, it needs to be done properly. Which leads us to our next point. You don't want to mix personal expenses with business expenses. This one's very straightforward. Don't use business credit to cover personal expenses. Your business credit is for business purposes only. Banks monitor transactions very closely, and if they see personal expenses, they might cut your limit or close your account altogether. So keep your finances separate. Personal expenses are personal and your business expenses are business. Also, you need to have your business address. You got to get it right. Finally, you make sure that you're using the business address on your application, whether it's a registered agent, a brick and mortar location, or a virtual office. Your business address is what banks will use to determine whether or not they can approve your application. For example, if you're based in Florida but applying in Georgia, you can't use your Georgia home address for a business that's physically located in Florida. Banks need to see where your business is operating, not just where you're receiving mail. Those are the main points that you want to be careful about when filling out your business credit applications. These common mistakes can get you denied, but avoiding them will put you in a much stronger position to get approved for bigger funding amounts for your business needs. If you found value in this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and drop a comment. Let me know what's been tripping you up when applying for business credit, and I'll help you navigate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.